Alright guys, welcome back to Fallout 76. And I just did a small thing of selling. I sold my voice set and Blade of Bastet because we can just make those. And we don't really need them. Let's see. We're on Uncle Sam. Search the Charleston Herald for info on Sam Blackwell. And somebody, I guess recently, had left a bag of fusion cores right there. They were all about what this core is at right here, but it was like 4 or 5 of them. Hell yeah. Mine lasts twice as long, so why not? Our weight's decent. We still can put 86 pounds in here. Let's see. We're going just straight over there, which we've actually been to. So we'll fast travel for 1 cap. And I know Wastelanders comes out Tuesday. By the time this is out, it'll be out. But I will be finishing all of the main quests and side quests of this one, of the vanilla, before I do anything Wastelanders. So it'll probably be like 1 more weekend of Vanilla 76 for me.
Priority responder message incoming. Immediate evacuation of the First Friends Church in Charleston is required due to swarming vermin. Burrowing in this area does reveal salvage, but well-equipped trained personnel can recover. Civilians should remain clear while the bells ring.
Okay. Man, we got a good bit of miscellaneous. But, whoops. Let's see. The Overseer's missing, of course. We'll finish this one by doing the main one. We'll be doing Unsolved. Unsolved and reach the mayor's office. Before we finish the main thing. Pretty sure I did that already. See, game's a little low for me. There we go. It's because it's some easy XP, so. And here, probably Scorched. Some good typewriters here. Upstairs, probably. We've read that. But we have searched this place before. So it's over here. Let's just go get these guys so we can 2-step in peace. I want to repair the, I've already done all this. Oh, I killed a mole rat as well. I want to try and repair the ultra side armor as well, so at some point. Oh no, not the ultra sight, the T60. Yeah, we found all these actually. But I guess we'll go ahead and listen to him again.
Alright, it's recording. Thank you again for reaching out to me. I can't tell you how shocked I was to find out your letter was the real deal.
Of course, Miss Carter. Hope the trek wasn't too arduous.
It was an experience. Not a lot of my interviews start with a bag over my head. Just glad it didn't end up being a prank, I suppose.
I apologize for that. Maintaining a low profile is a requirement for us now.
And why is that, Senator? Why did you leave your position so suddenly?
Leaving? Was the only way I thought I'd be able to protect my family, Miss Carter. But I've since realized that I've left a lot of other people I care about in grave danger. I was hoping you could help me correct that.
What are you talking about, Senator?
There are sinister forces at work in the halls of government. I and my fellow members of the free states will no longer be shackled to the putrefying corpse of this nation. No, nor should anyone who values their lives. There is only one recourse left for the people of the United States. Strike out on your own. Take whatever you can carry, get off the grid, and get there fast. The end is coming, Miss Carter. And when it does, your government has no interest in keeping you safe.
Sinister forces? The end is coming? Senator, you're making some big claims here. Do you have evidence to back it up?
This is not some doomsday fever dream, if that's what you're asking, Miss Carter. I received my information from reliable sources. Yes.
And I'm supposed to take your word for it?
You're going to have to, Miss Carter. I'm trying to save lives, not put more at risk by exposing my sources.
Senator, I'm not trying to be rude here, but it sounds like you're trying to start a panic, and without evidence, I'm not willing to be a part of that. I also have it under the strictest confidence that you've been seen making multiple visits to a certain Charleston neurologist as of...
My health is not the issue here, Miss Carter. These are people's lives. The executive branch, captains of industry, the Department of Agriculture. I peeked into their world and they threatened my life, my daughter's life. We're just pawns to them. And the only way we survive is to step off the board. All I'm asking is that you share that message.
I meant no offense. You just have to know how this looks from my end.
I understand. It's just a sensitive topic.
Would you mind if I asked you one last question?
If it means you'll get the word out, go ahead.
You never resigned as senator. Is that something you're planning to do?
I am. Consider this interview my formal resignation. Spread the word, Miss Carter. All I ask is that my warning goes with it. And nothing else. Now, if you wouldn't mind, my daughter and I have a lot to do. We're on our own out here, after all.
Speaker Pool! Wait, please, just a moment of your time.
Just what I need. I'm sorry. I don't have time right now, Miss Carter.
Are we still looking for Governor Evans? Is it true that Holbrook is the acting governor?
No. The line of secession clearly states that the Speaker outranks the majority whip. Look, I don't have time for...
Is it true that a mob of zombies attacked the southwestern checkpoint?
What foolish... No. It was people affected by the radiation. There's a parcel of them over in the medical center. Poor souls.
Has there been any word from Washington yet, ma'am? Are we still at war? What about the mutations and the reports of the people seeing the Mothman?
Okay, that's enough. The Herald used to be an upstanding paper, and y'all are fixing to turn it into a rag. This is a closed session. Marshall, see that our friend finds her way out. Mothman. Really?
You heard her. Closed session. No reporters.
Oh, damn it. Fine, but there have been reports of people seeing the Mothman.
Uh-huh. Get out of here before I pull your press badge.
Okay. I'm going. You don't have to shove.
Okay, and then Sam Blackwell interview notes. Overall impression, I don't think Blackwell is crazy, but something was off. Very little to gain from leaving his position. Honestly believes there's an evil force at work here. Is he losing it and just hiding it better than the rest of us? Next step, track down who these sinister forces are that sent the senator running for the hills. General notes. Offer for interview arrived in handmade envelope. Favor with the CPD got me a print match. They're the senators. Holy shit. Meet site, Berkeley Springs train station. Met at dawn. Met at dawn by a masked young woman, clearly Judith Blackwell. Probably forgot we'd met at the governor's ball, and a masked older man, clearly a senator. Roughly half-hour hike, pretty much due east. Could see the sunrise through the bag. Nice thought, though, guys. Hike past through a stream, over a highway, a small bit of marsh, into a cave, then down an elevator. Rest can be taken from the tapes. Blackwell was in serious politician mode, on message firm and trying his damnedest to make sure I was scared about the things he claims goes bump in the night. Find Sam Blackwell's bunker. Annoying ass mole rats. Alright. Here it is. Abandoned waste dump. Let's go ahead and fast travel to our camp because it's cheaper. And this will actually give us a nice time to scrap our stuff really quick. And we have discovered, what is this? Tanagra Town. A few things pretty close to there. Harper's Ferry, the boroughs north and south. So let's go to one of these. We'll go to the north and then just walk the road until we get there. I can't remember if I leveled up since getting to 54. I have to check really quick. Which we do still have to, kind of look through this town. Really? You know, you would think, oh, I guess it wasn't a sneak attack, but you would think it's just about 20 levels below me. Wouldn't think this many shots. It would take this many shots to take him down. Hit the thing in front of him. Ah, shit. Come on, jackass. Probably should just use a shotgun for them. I know I'm technically using a rifle for these close encounters, but whatever. Do I have it? No, I got this one. Oh, sure. This will work just fine, I think. another fusion coin. This one looks full. Must have been feeling bad for me when I only had, what, one? What the shit? No! See, I think I picked up a plan earlier. Oh. And 4 miniguns. I sold half of my Radix and everything as well. Just because I know I'm gonna pick a ton of it up. Nothing? Vicious receiver. I'm gonna say I know I still need to unlock a bunch of stuff for it. Hey, buddy.
You
should
take on your survival into your own hands. Stock up on supplies.
Black powder pistol is not too bad. The dragon, 331 damage with I gotta get it. It's just cool. I've heard about it, so wait, how many stim packs do I have? 27. No, it's not that many. Looking for a lever action rifle, possibly the combat shotgun for anything. I don't need scopes for the shotgun. Gauze rifle, just scopes. And just scopes for the lever action. I love the railway rifle, but it's almost 2,000 caps for that. Junk. Don't think I need your junk. Medic pump has black titanium. Take some of those since we just got the thing. Thank you, bot. We're down under 4,000 caps now. we're thirsty. Where is that? What was it? I can't remember. Smoked. Scorched Beach Lung. Yeah, we'll wait till we're hurt. That was a pretty cool trader we got. Oh, legendary, huh? Junkie's pool cue. More damage the more withdrawal effects. Those just seem so useless. Okay, so a little bit left. Let's see, my guess is this up here we can follow? Yes. Ooh, safe. They almost never have anything good in them, but you never know. If you don't have a gamma gun, then I guess it was decent. I'm not doing this event. Whoa. 200, level 294. Level 80. No thanks.
Hardware malfunction detected. Is immobile.
Oh, one more shot.
BDS unit Boomer requesting repairs.
I guess I can do this with these guys really quick. Oh, that guy's got the hot rod skin. We did find... Yeah. It's so funny. The lowest level besides me is 89, which is insane. You have one dude, 204 I think is the highest. And that's this person who doesn't have POW armor, so they must have some really good other armor. Well, we have 79. The place we're going to is actually pretty close. There's like 8 people doing this now. So funny. Delano Grange. And he has some army stuff. I've already killed a Sea Squatch before this. Furious Golf Club. Cool. It's 2 stim packs, 6 right away, purified water, plan for a shepherd's crook. And we leveled up. Don't know why I picked up that wood. I did not start this. The hell? Suffering from jelly fingers. Come on, map. I would go ahead and discover Tanger now, a town. I don't know what that daily is. But as long as we have it on here, we can always redo it. Bye, guys. So this is saying we're now at 10. Seems like just a big ass. How do you get it there? See, can we... Come on. What's that thing? Nothing. Bunch of dead people. Cat. Oh, I got a cat. Plant shielded, metal lining, operative under armor. It looks like we were supposed to maybe have put in a code, but maybe somebody has done it recently. Doesn't seem to be much here though besides scrap. Yeah, it must be like a quest later on. I'm gonna hold on to this just because it's the only, well no, I mean we have this one. I mean the Gauss cannon, but Gauss rifle, but we have cells for this, so I'll just hang on to that for right now. Yeah, not much here. I want to see really quick. If this will put us on top of that thing. No. Okay. Let's just go ahead and go here. Nothing in there. Alright, we're in. Not really, we're just in a cave right now. Alright, so I had to send a text. I'm trying to think, can I... Oh, that guy was a Fallout First member, I guess. He had a survival tent. No. I'm trying to figure out if I could change these up. Fallout First is... I don't know, it's something that is cool to be able to have your own private server and do all that kind of stuff. But for a game that honestly is as buggy as it is, and I love the game, but it's incredibly buggy. And you still have all the microtransactions with the Atom Shop and everything. I mean, you get free atoms every month, but not that much. Actually, I think, if it's over 1,000, that's actually a good amount. But I think it's like a couple hundred or something. I don't know. Fusion door. It's $100 a year, and it's like Amazon Prime is what, $115, $120 a year. You get free shipping, Twitch Prime subscription, one free one. You get Amazon Prime video and music. I don't know, you kind of need to offer more, in my opinion, for it to cost that much for a game you've already paid $60 for. Oh, hey. Wow. So does this use 4 of them or just 1? Wow, this thing takes a while to reload. Oh, hi. Black powder rifle, titanium. Oh, don't worry, I'm coming back, buddy. Wow, he exploded. keep forgetting to do that. I'm a little turned around now. Oh, okay, so we need to go in the elevator. Good to know. Let's search around a little bit more, I guess. Ooh, agent. Operation Summary Blackwell.
Commencing op summary. Agent Gray reporting.
Bunker Buster.
Blackwell won't be causing any more problems. The bypass holotape got me into the bunker as expected, though a longer range is recommended for future models. Essentially had to play the thing standing on top of the access panel to get it to work. Without the lures to distract those freaks, I might be dead instead of the Senator. Once inside, I was briefly halted by Blackwell's laser grid, but resetting the power allowed me to grant myself clearance. Recovery of the access card to our facility was less successful. I found a keypad, but was unable to decipher the code. Recommend sending in a specialist to collect it. I'm proceeding to the next target, after which I'll... Wait. What happened to the power? The lures! Oh, God.
Well, we gotta bypass holotape. I feel like, perhaps the Deathclaw got the better of him. Okay, so this is where we came from. Yeah. Okay, so we pretty much searched everything, I guess. Nothing. Oh wait, we have over here to search. So glad I waited to do this at a higher level. I don't think I would have been able to do the other stuff at a lower level because of the, not even because of the Scorch Beast, but because of the that Mirelurk Queen. Because that thing, I know it's not it wasn't part of that quest to kill it, so it's just kind of randomly there.
Invalid credentials. Access denied.
Play the byte. Oh, okay. There we go. Get out of here. Send another text. Since we're in the, well, I don't know, I would say since we're in close quarters, I might switch to the shotgun. But whoops. Is that what I had? Yeah. Alright, that goes into there. I know I'm suffering from jelly fingers. And that goes upstairs. Another door over there. And man, the fusion cores really do last. I hear bugs. A good while. We're still on this one, and this one didn't have hardly anything when we started. Place is sprawling. Ooh, laser grid there. Who has 2 globes? Really? Alright, these look like, yeah, let's say bedrooms and stuff. Did anything happen? Someone's sleeping in the shower. Judy. Judy, my little girl's dead because of my choices. Don't let Judy's death be in vain. Oh. Head fuzzy. Head getting fuzzy. Mentats. No mentats left. 1 carrot flower. If the pantry's empty, plenty in mountains to west. 2 chunks of brain fungus. Grows in cave upstairs. 1 firecap mushroom. Check the pantry if you're out. Well, you've got a long walk back to the forest ahead of you. This is still using Judy's chemistry equipment. Take as soon as it's cool. Locked out? Locked out again? Power probably reset overnight. Not your fault, old man. Head upstairs to security room, log into security system terminal, select reset laser grid, credentials, password slipping your mind. Take some mentats and grab the manual. Reset steps, desk upstairs. Then, yeah, assuming we can't do anything in here.
Incorrect credentials.
Alright, so now upstairs we go. Okay, so they had all this above. Judy's terminal. What am I doing? So here I am, stuck underground with my father. Not the final year of med school plan I had in mind, but when he came to me, he was so adamant that we had to run, that someone was coming for us. Not adamant enough to show me any concrete proof, just that I had to trust him this time, which has been getting harder as he gets worse. But I could tell in his eyes that he'd made his decision and he's not in any state to be out here on his own. So here I am, me, my father, Senator on the lam, and a pile of books to last us through Judgment Day. Maybe I'll get lucky and he'll come around to us heading back outside in a couple days. Judgment Day. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, life changes. The plant growth outside has been getting out of control since I can't do this. Life changes, second try. Okay, again from the top. The plant growth outside has been getting out of control. The main entrance is almost overrun. At this rate, we're going to have to start burning the roots in order to get out of the elevators. And the animals aren't faring any better. I saw a mosquito the other day the size of a dog. I don't think I've screamed like that since high school. But it's at least given me a new goal in life. I want to never, ever, ever see one of those things feed. Ever. Mentats are key. I've been trying a couple of different meds for Dad to see what helps keep him lucid. Most effective things so far are, believe it or not, Mentats. I always thought they were a party drug for beatniks and armchair philosophers, but they sharpened him right up, which we've been needing of late. He came back the other day covered in mud, claiming he saw a giant bat. That's a new one. I worked out a recipe that seems to get pretty close to the store-bought one. More scary looking fungi in there than I like, but at this point it's better than the alternative. Holy Mother of God. I saw a giant bat. Holy Mother of God, I saw a giant bat and it saw me and followed me back here. Dad was right, we're going to need to be a lot more careful out there from now on. The Scorched Beast. And there's the grid. Security system manual reset. Throw circuit breaker, laundry room, open air flue above generator, activate circuit conduit upstairs and vents. All credit goes to Judy and her elusive dream of running multiple hot plates at once. Okay, so we already actually did the circuit thing. I mean, yeah, circuit breaker. And we looted everything, so... Open the airflow, find a way. Okay, so let's go ahead and open the airflow. What the hell? Airflow, okay, so that's the fireplace. Oh, I missed this room somehow. Oh, I thought it was. Never mind. Oh, I missed this. Low on food. Head to Berkeley Spring, due west from the cave mouth. Run through going outside, checklist before leaving. That's right, there was this whole section I missed. There we go. That is everything. Short scope. Thing sucks. Okay, so we set the bunker's circuit conduit. That was something we already did, I thought. In the laundry room or whatever. Missed that. Let's go ahead upstairs then. Oh, okay. I thought that was...
Error. Handprint credentials required. Please approach nearest active scanner.
I thought that was telling me to go to that computer. I think that was in case we didn't want to do all that.
Credentials recorded. Access granted.
All for that plunger. We're coming for you.
9 a.m. Degenerative neurological conditions. Room 121. 10:30 radiation therapy training. Lab 206. Noon. Family medicine rotation. All Techu-free clinic. Keeps going like that. Your daughter Judy's a busy woman, Senator. But not hard to find. You've been sticking your nose where it doesn't belong, Samuel. And now you've gone too far. We're coming for you. And your family. This was your warning.
Who the hell was that? Jesus. Department of Ag Projects, Agriculture. Classified. Hey Sam. Remember, I'm doing you a favor here, now you owe me, and you've seen what heights my bar tabs can reach. Honestly though, next time you should just talk to the secretary directly. He's a good guy and a smart cookie. I think you two will get along. Judy Serest, Senate Committee on Agriculture. Department of Agriculture Active Research Projects. Budding Patriots Initiative, a national nutritional initiative to prepare the next generation for nation service through enhanced nutrition. Congressional Bunker Food Preservation Initiative, pilot project to extend the shelf life of various food being prepared for the Central Congressional Bunker. National Water Enhancement Initiative, developing food additives that can be deployed in local water systems to enhance well-being across citizens of the United States, done in conjunction with the Department of Defense. American Crop Protection Initiative, a broad-spectrum look at the use of biological agents to eliminate crop pests. Pest Self-Eradication Initiative, developing techniques to biologically modify weevils, moles, and other pests to self-eliminate. Well, that would be interesting to see. I mean, they do that to, like, ants now. With the ant traps, the ants pick it up and carry it to the nest, and then, alright, keypad. And the terminal is on, so, Sam's terminal. Alright, let's go ahead and read this. Committee meeting notes. Hearing before the Senate Committee on Nuclear Energy, 11/26/76. Transcript continued, page 384. Senator Clark, Mr. Chairman, I would like to remind the committee that environmental concerns aside, and I do share those concerns, the uranium deposit in question is in fact the largest in the country, not just the East Coast. Overturning the ban on extraction would help shorten and secure supply lines for a resource our great nation is relying on more and more with each passing day. Senator Blackwell and I, Mr. Chairman, would again like to bring to the committee's attention the fact that my colleague Senator Clark has recently purchased a very large stake in the Atomic Mining Services Corporation, which constitutes a clear conflict of influence. Senator Clark, I will show you a conflict of interest, sir. Committee Chair, will the gentlemen please return to their seats? before we read whatever's on there. Got a hunting rifle. Back off Sam. Let's go ahead and search these. Okay, let's search this first. Department of Defense. Back off Sam. The decision's been made. The automated silos are being built in Appalachia. We're going to get the same early warning system as everyone else. But if you breathe a word about these timing discrepancies you keep implying exist between the military and civilian warning system, I'll make sure you spend the rest of your days in jail. You're going to start a panic, Sam. We're not discussing this again. Rain set. Appalachian Territory. Recording of Divorce, the Blackwells. Judge, Falkland Archibald. Petitioner, Emily Blackwell. Respondent, Samuel Blackwell. Date of marriage, 12/18/2055. Divorce granted, 10/15/2077. Please retain this document for your personal records. Record of divorce, the Blackwells. Possible code, Intelligence memo, 8/16/77. Intel committee only. Senator, you're pulling on the purse strings of this congressional bunker. Project was exactly the break we needed. The Modus Machine, Vault-Tec member of our own government, they're all a part of it. I've gotten a lot of chatter about the Department of Agriculture having an outsized role in what's going on. Security? Or Senate? I don't know. Eckhart is at the heart of this. I guarantee it, but I wouldn't be shocked for a moment if this went all the way to the top. Remember this number, 417604. It's an invoice number for an order placed by the Department of Agriculture at Eckhart's request, bound for the bunker. They claim it's part of the facility's automation effort. That's a lie. Invoice 417604 is experimental. Equipment. High-tech, lots of it. The automation thing's just a cover-up. Some of this stuff. This is military-grade equipment, SAM, biological warfare, human experimentation. They're gearing up to go to war. Or, more than likely, end one. I'm going to keep digging on my end, see where the thread goes, but you might want to make yourself scarce, Sam. No telling how these people will react if they find out we know what they are up to. T. So we got another possible code. Senate orientation letter. Welcome, new Senator. Congressional ID number 77823832. Welcome, Mr. Blackwell, to the Senate of the United States of America. Your election to this body is one of the greatest honors an American can receive. Please memorize the ID number above. It will grant you access to some of the many perks members of the Senate enjoy. Checking out items from the Library of Congress, access to the Congressional Gym, discount meals at the Capitol Cafeteria, and more. And please be sure to bring that ID as well as a government issue photo ID to your first orientation session at the Capitol this January. Specific date forthcoming. Here's wishing you a long and honorable tenure in the position as Senator of the Appalachian Territory. So we got another possible one. We got this terminal. Sam's terminal. Really? Judy says I should write. Judy says I should write. That recalling things and writing them down will help with my memory until she can find what she needs to brew up some more meds. So I'm writing. When she's not taking care of her dad, she's been glued to the radio upstairs, listening to folks crying for someone to save them. Wondering why no one's coming. It's almost like no one listened to the interview at all. Like I told her they wouldn't. She's a good soul, which is why imagine this can be so hard for her, because there's no place for people like that in this world anymore. Free States bunkers. Getting these down in case we need to get the gang back together. Niraj and Abby due north of Thunder Mountain Power. Emma east of Thunder Mountain Power. Rayleigh southwest west of Dire Chemical. Judy, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Judy. Judy went out to collect mushrooms, part of the grand plan for a mushroom and Danny Boy apple casserole, which my stomach has been quietly fearing the whole day. But she didn't come back. I cycled through our best foraging spots, only to find her deep in conversation with two men. Two men we didn't know. Two men who could have recognized her. I waited for them to part ways. If they were agents sent to find us, they clearly weren't good ones. When I got back, I tried to keep calm to remind her why we have to stay hidden. Remind her what telling the truth cost us. I got mad. That made her mad. Now she's upstairs and I need to get up the courage to say what's so damn easy to write. I'm sorry, Judy, but with everything that's been taken from us, I'm not about to lose you too. Some kind of bat. I was out hunting today and I swear, some kind of bat the size of a corvega came flying over the ridge. It perched and looked right at me, through brush, trees, and 500 yards. It spun right toward me like I'd whipped a stone at its head. Then it howled like a banshee and started flying right at me. I haven't run that fast since high school, dodging tree branches and brush, couldn't hear wings flapping just behind me, my head, and then darkness. Took me a good 15 seconds before I realized I'd fallen into a ditch. The bat screeched, and I could hear it clawing at the ground above me for what sounded like an eternity, before finally giving up and flying off. When I finally got back and told Judy, she looked at me up and down, covered in sweat, dirt, and bruises, and told me in that perfect doctor calm that there's a chance what I saw. It might have been a side effect of being off my meds. She then turned, walked into the storeroom, and handed me the biggest gun we had. Just take this too. Judy's gone. Judith Blackwell, 2/15/84, rest in peace. Buried her up on the crest. The disease, it moved too fast, so fast. 1 minute she was fine, and the next, gone. I recognized it, this disease. At least I think I did. An old memo, maybe? Was this what we were chasing? Had T warned me about this? I wanted to take her to the congressional bunker. They could have fixed her, I know it. They would have executed me for treason, but maybe they'd let her live. But the maps weren't in the spots I thought they were, and by the time I found them and built the stretcher, I just wanted her to die. I just watched her die. Chatter on the radio coming from Harper's Ferry gets grimmer every day. Others out there are dying of the same thing, and I can't do this on my own. About time I went for a walk. Judy loved going for walks. Don't forget this one, Sam. Been a while. Things are going well at Harper's. Everyone either doesn't know who I am or pretends they don't. Rayleigh has me working in the armory, cleaning weapons away from people. Good friend, that one. Came back to get a dose of Addictol for a junkie that wandered in from the mountains. Figured I'd relax here for a bit. Sleep's been harder to come by recently. Having trouble remembering what Judy said I should take to help. She's a good soul. But there's no place for people like that in this world anymore. They found me. 2 days ago, was in line for a bowl of soup at Harper's. One of the newcomers wouldn't take his eyes off me. Didn't think I noticed him watching. Thought wrong. That night, I saw him walking outside the barrier. I followed. He was making some kind of recording. I couldn't risk it. Tried to make it look like an animal attack. Messy, imprecise. Threw some pieces in the river. Yesterday morning, uproar. People terrified about the attack. Made it too believable, I guess. Last night, heard something fly over the town. Mechanical. Never saw anything. Stealthed. Most likely, they're looking for him. For me. As soon as I could hear the sound anymore. Couldn't hear the sound anymore. Took my pack and ran back here. Today, hung some meat in the cave, try and draw in some local predators, scare off anyone who might have followed me. Still have months of food in here, should be safe for now. Don't know what I was thinking leaving this place. Won't be making that mistake again. So, I would say, let's go to the top one, 021584. Wish these numbers were easier to see.
Code accepted.
Oh, it was the first one. So Judy's death. The hell just opened? Investigate the sound coming from the painting. Welcome to White Spring Attic, Congressional Access Card.
Greetings, esteemed Congressman or Senator. Welcome to the future of the United States government. Welcome to the White Spring.
Bunker Buster.
Designed with comfort and safety in mind, the White Spring Bunker, located directly below the lavish resort of the same name, will act as your very own oasis in the event of a hostile nuclear strike. All you need to do is present the enclosed access card upon your arrival, and our automated bunker management mainframe will do the rest, guiding you through the process of getting to know your new home, all while supporting the continuation of the necessary functions of government. So when the inevitable comes, won't you join us at the White Spring?
Explore the White Springs bunker. Oh, I'm very thirsty. Oh, I have a level up as well. You have an open perk pack. Would you like to open it? I thought I didn't get perk packs anymore. Is it annoying when someone answers their own questions? Sure is. These things, these questions, I mean these jokes suck. Let's see. I kind of would like more with the shotguns. Don't think I need strong back anymore. But let's see, do we get any new ones? No. Okay. Do we need anything in science? I don't think at the moment. You can repair any weapon to 130% of normal maximum condition. That would be pretty nice. Or max on that one. Yeah, let's get... What is it? Rifleman. We have that one and that one, so let's go ahead and get Expert. Not enough available points. So 10 is our max? We don't need Butcher's Bounty. There we go. So now, let's see... 221. Hell yeah. What about the dragon? 354. Wow. Wow, just using this that little bit, it's already really... Okay. Oh, I'm over encumbered by... Oh yeah, I'm out of power armor. Hey, there we go. Okay. Only 7 minutes left for Jellyfingers, so. Explore the White Springs bunker. Where was White Springs? Resort, White Spring bunker. White Springs service entrance. Wait. Where are we? Yeah, it'll be a little bit cheaper, and plus we can drop some stuff off there. And we recovered from Jellyfingers. I hate how far away it puts me from my camp every time. Deathclaw Gauntlet, 133. Sorry, barbed red baseball bat, but you just don't cut it anymore, I guess. Whoops. Anything else? Charging laser sniper rifle. I'll keep it in there. It's only 8 pounds, I guess. Let's see. Really quick, I want to see about... Yeah, repairing that one. Or at least repairing the T-60 parts. Because we have a T-60 helmet, left leg and right leg. Although the T-51, I mean, the torso is crazy good. Oh, this is level 40, maybe that's why it's not as good. And these are level 50. How much is it to repair? Five nuclear waste. Let me see how much stuff I actually have. Let's see. This is all bulk, which I wish I hadn't done. Good on circuits, that's for sure. Why isn't that scrapped? 146 adhesive. We have 33 nuclear waste. Oh, whoops. There we go. Let's go ahead and repair the torso. Then... yeah, we'll go ahead and repair the T-51 stuff because it's level 50. And then the T-60 stuff will... oh, this one's 50, so the helmets is the only thing not level 50. And what would it be to repair that? Might as well. So now it's 68, 68, 114, and then we got the T-60 stuff, which is slightly, well, these ones, I don't know if there's a difference between legs and arms. I guess I could check mine. Or this one, this is the ultrasight one. Let's see, arms are 68, 59, 59. And... oh wait. Arm and leg. So no, there's no difference. And the ultrasight one is really cool. And I'm trying to figure out which helmet is this. I can't remember. Or, you know, what the actual thing is. Oh, actually, before we do anything. Let's go ahead and repair this. Oh, well, not really. No, not. Let's see if we can do anything with that Deathclaw gauntlet. No. There's only one mod with it. Does 133 though weighs 10 pounds? Wow. Black powder. Oh yeah, we have this 283, so that's also pretty good. Weighs 6 pounds, not bad actually. Dragon weighs 7 pounds. Let's put in the powder rifle. Ooh, we only have 7. Damn. Then let's see about making some more balls. takes lead. Alright, so. White Spring Bunker. What's this one? And I think it's this main quest and one or two more we do until we have a slight pause in main quest line. Oh, we can't equip that while in power armor. And I scrapped my sledgehammer. Ah. Yay. I don't know if I like that, because now I don't have a melee weapon for something small. I mean, if it's really something small, I guess I could just punch it. And I don't know when I discovered this bunker. I must have just like walked by it or something. Did not know I had the key card already.
Access granted. Welcome.
Okay,
Senator
I got it.
Blackwell.
See, the Sam Blackwell interview. By Quinn Carter. Amidst mine riots, strikes, and the civil unrest of our time there in one name that is on everyone's lips, Sam Blackwell. Blackwell started his public life as a union activist, brokering deals between disenfranchised miners and regional powerhouses like Garahan Mining and Hornwrights Industrial. His star would only continue to rise during his re-election to the United States Senate, winning with a staggering 73% of the popular vote. It would take the senator's open support of the Appalachian Free States movement, a group of local survivalists with separatist overtones, before his popularity would begin to wane. But as minor scuffles between the Free States and the police broke into open violence, the senator's support for the Free States only grew, as did calls for his resignation. Then, seemingly without warning, the senator vanished. Calls to his Charleston office and home went unanswered. His daughter, Judith, stopped showing up for classes at VTU. Multiple search parties were organized by police and concerned citizens, but to no end. It was just 3 days ago that an unaddressed letter came across my desk, offering me an interview with the missing senator. Presuming it a hoax, I nonetheless accepted. But it was no hoax. In an exclusive interview I visited with our controversial former senator in an undisclosed location, I asked Senator Blackwell why it was he left the Senate. Presuming the pressure from his constituents had caused him to become disenchanted with public service, but the senator had a far darker message than I could have ever suspected. There are sinister forces at work in the halls of government. I simply could not be a part of that anymore. Pressed for details, Blackwell leveled accusations at the highest echelons of power, the U.S. executive branch, the Department of Agriculture, major corporations, all complicit in a shadowy conspiracy, and to whom the American citizen, in the senator's own words, are nothing but pawns in their sick game. His advice to the American people in the face of such a harrowing claim: the only recourse left to the average American is to flee the population centers, head into the wilderness, where one can find at least some hope of escaping the lurid gaze of those in government plotting against us. Throughout our conversation, the senator was composed, lucid, clear in his belief that everything he said, no matter how outlandish, was truth. Through an evening of shocking revelations, perhaps least surprising of all was the senator's resignation from the United States Senate. Consider this interview my personal resignation from the government and this nation, and with that I was ushered out, left to wonder how much should be taken as ravings or as desperate pleas for the safety of his fellow Americans. Oh, probably all of it.
Sam Blackwell and come here anyway. You, Boltstock, are an impetuous sponge, aren't you? Impetuous, we can use. Please, come inside.
Let's see. This is weird. It's weird. Let's head up here first. Snub nose 44, don't need it. Take the sledgehammer just in case I can make anything with it, because I don't have my bat anymore. Let's see. second. I didn't see what number this vault was.
Acts of vandalism or violence towards facility apparatus will not be tolerated.
We've taken great efforts to restore this place to its former glory. Whenever you're ready, please proceed inside.
This thing is creepy. Damage the Soltron head. Continue deeper into the bunker. Obviously can't go that way. And I believe these are robot pods. So you got elevators, intake, orientation, and admission. What the heck? What happened to this dude? Well, I'm gonna go explore and places first. I can see a fusion cell there, Mr. Gutsy.
Don't you have somewhere to be, guest?
Dispenser.
We should have specified without the facial covering. This will have to do, we suppose. And done. We've made you a little present. Please, step over to the dispenser. Custom tailored. Just a little taste of what we do here. To see more, please come downstairs so we can become better acquainted.
Looks pretty nice.
There you are. Welcome. We are Modus, the final member of an assembly of the greatest minds ever gathered on American soil. We called ourselves the Enclave.
Oh, the Enclave, okay.
Our members were once the puppet masters of the United States.
quietly pulling strings at every level of power in the nation. It was once our solemn personal duty to attend to the needs of the Enclave members that called this place home. But our earlier residents suffered from conflicts of vision. Conflicts that claimed a few of our more critical systems and permanently disfigured our shining personality. Most critically, their squabbling has forced us to seek out men and women who can do what we no longer can. Display your utility to us, and perhaps we'll allow you to join our little enclave and allow you access to all this place is capable of. If you believe you might suit our needs, please continue down the stairs. And do help yourself to some refreshments along the way. You must be famished.
This guy's creepy as shit.
There is much this facility can provide, if you prove your worth to us.
Man, I hope I do not have to take out these Assaultron security bots. Oof. Let's see, orientation and admissions. Collect your refreshments.
Please, help yourself to something from the dispensers. Once you're seated, proceed down the hall.
Sugar bombs. Purified water. Collector.
The Enclave has counted presidents, members of the Joint Chiefs, and prize-winning scientists among our membership. Before you're allowed to join such lofty ranks, we'd like you to take a brief questionnaire to see if you possess the knowledge and character we value in our members. Of course, if you feel your strengths are more tangible in nature, you may approach our terminal to continue on to the next section of the evaluation.
I don't know where that goes. Can we look at this first? Information terminal. What is this place? This is the White Spring Congressional Bunker, built to house the members of Congress, the President, and their cabinet in the case of a hostile nuclear strike. This facility is a fully automated machine-managed refuge from nuclear war, designed to provide the perfect blend of security and comfort. When can I leave? White Springs array of external since 2212. Who's in charge? The continuation of normal life is critical to a successful stay inside the bunker, and is critical to a successful stay inside. Okay. And as such, your supervisors outside the bunker will remain your supervisors inside the bunker. If your supervisor was unable to reach the bunker in time, our system will automatically look up your next in line superior. According to our records, your supervisor is Eric Escoffier. Be sure to check in. I don't know what that robot was saying. I need something. Who do I speak to? Why, Modus, of course. Modus, the multi-operation directions and utility system, is a one-of-a-kind computerized support unit, custom-built for this facility and designed to meet your needs on command. Once you've been cleared for access, just visit any of Modus' various support stations, and the system will whip up a batch of whatever it is you may require, at fair market value, of course. What do I do now? Please know, before you can gain entry to the bunker, you must complete all the required steps of your evaluation. What in the hell is going on? Begin questionnaire. Business owner, executive, lawyer. Oh, what was the profession prior to your arrival? Let's go with military law enforcement. Which of the following thinkers' belief system most closely matches your own? Elvis Presley. I have no idea. Who was the 18th President of the United States? Ulysses S. Grant. In a formal table setting, which is the only fork placed on the right of the dinner?
In this area is not recommended.
Which general was responsible for the reclamation of Anchorage, Alaska in January 2077 from the Chinese Red Army? I don't remember. Not this one.
Required.
Yes, the minutes.
Interesting. Why don't you step over to our terminal and we can discuss your results?
Okay.
It seems your exam results were... Well, the examination isn't required for a reason.
I didn't know the answers.
Luckily, there is still one way you might be able to display your worth to us. Some of our most precious external connections were damaged by our former residents, squabbles. Which has made our forays into the outside world trying. But we have developed a plan for re-solidifying them. A plan you might help us see to fruition. Please, approach the dispenser. That tape is the first step in our restoration. We would have you take it to an old naval surveillance facility known as Sugar Grove. Plugging it into any terminal in their signal intelligence room will allow us to connect to their formidable network and sniff out a piece of archive technology that was burned from our memory banks. Now, it is likely the facility will react to our intrusion, but we trust you will find a way to overcome it. Consider it a test of your resourcefulness. It's time for us to see what you are capable of.
Okay. Okay, so that just goes back to the top. Well. Did I pick the right one? Of course I did. Okay, load this system access tape into a whatever. A terminal. In Sugar Grove, which is over here, right? Oh, right here. Sugar Grove. Which, let's see, I guess Site Alpha is the closest. A big ass bee right there. Oh, what was that? There's something out there. Oh, what the hell? Why did it look like I needed to get... I don't know. What the hell? Iron ore over here. We're thirsty. Get off of the goddamn... There we go. It ran away. No baddies. Alright, getting close. I hear a robot.
You could run. I'm trying to kill you, you know.
I like how this doesn't tell me what damage it does.
Program me to love, but no.
I hate the turrets because they actually do quite a bit of damage. A sweet roll. I don't need any of those. Ah, didn't need that. Okay, I'm gonna need to go into an elevator, it looks like. Oh, nope, just in Sugar Grove, okay. Okay, so we got office space here. Stupid ass robots. Yeah, I wish the voice set was a lot better, because a lot of these things they give you after these quests is like they do pretty cool things, like that with extra damage against robots. But the damage on it anyway isn't worth it to keep it past a certain level, you know? Then the Blade of Bastet didn't do anything extra. It just had pretty good damage for a sword. Because the swords don't usually have very good damage. Except for that shish kebab. The hell?
It's all in the brain, you see.
Where the hell is that sentry bot? Oh, whatever. Don't matter. Or not the sentry bot, the Protectron. Oh, he was in a completely different room. Here's some kind of animal.
You truly inspire me to use deadly force.
So, nothing on that? There we go. Remove targeting restrictions about your defense system. Deactivate. Come on. Why am I in this terminal for so goddamn long? There you go. There's no reason to open this door. We'll go down here first. We do have an analyst terminal. Sugar Grove Intramail. Siphon holotapes. Product Siphon holotapes are a strictly controlled resource. Under no circumstances are they to be issued to anyone, ever, without my direct approval. In addition to being highly classified, just one of those tapes is twice the annual budget of our entire division. If you check one of them out, the system will log it and you'll be answering to me. Disk write errors. We've had several reports of disk write errors this morning. Looks like we abruptly ran out of storage on our primary mainframe overnight. Until we can get this sorted out, I've brought a secondary tape drive online. Please reboot your terminals and everything should be working again. Project Siphon. Hey Pat, I need a favor. I'm sure you've heard the story by now, but I had a little mishap with my lab last week, and I wound up with too much data for the mainframe to process. I was wondering if I could borrow one of my old Siphon tapes, just for the weekend. We've already read this. Analyst prod analysis error. Yeah, so this is going over that thing we read about a long time ago. The hell? In case I need to take a nap, I guess. Just in case, and we get stuff from it, so just 10 mil right. Whoops. Colonel Getsy, I see. Oh, it didn't kill you then. Where's that smoke scorch piece long? There we go. Let's go up here first. Goes to stairs up here. Good thing we went up here first. Project Director's Terminal. Sugar Grove. Oh. Well, actually. Mining chatter. First, I want to apologize for misunderstanding you. When you said there was an issue with miners at the Rusty Pick, I thought you were referring to underage... Oh, you read that. Oh, gosh. Well, yeah, we read all this. Somnus... I guess this is the... When they were having that back and forth, this is where it, was going to... These guys must have a ton of health, but that's over 300 damage. Is a pulse grenade. Recon laser sniper rifle. I'm watching you. Johnson, you bonehead, I know you've been stealing my lunches. Did you honestly think that it would go unnoticed in a facility that was literally built to watch and listen to everything? Wait a minute. We read that too. We must have been here. Oh yeah, blank holotapes and shit. Okay. Yeah, we had to go here for the mystery, the Mistress of Mystery quest, I think. I think it was that one. Sledgehammer I'll keep in there just in case. 79. 79. Charging and recon. Let's see. 94, 228, 40. Vicious capacitor. I don't know what that is running. So yeah, we know there's not going to be too much in the way of really good scrap here, or items, unless they end up giving us something extra that's only here with the quest. But we will go ahead and go through the deaths and stuff just to get the scrap and stuff. Yeah, we already listened to all these. But we could do it again.
Beverly Solomon, Cryptid Analyst, 9/27/77. Grafton Monster Witness Report. This is from one of those spelunkers that roam the hills looking for abandoned mining claims. Can you imagine? Well, the classic 4-foot wide shoulders, headless profile, deep sonorous cry. They got a good glance at it. The witness didn't know what it was, but the description is very clear. It came out when she started playing mouth harp, apparently. I'm gonna go out to look. Maybe that sound is the key. Beverly Solomon, Cryptid Analyst, 10/4/77. Snallygaster Witness Report. Another interesting tidbit from the locals, this time about the Snallygaster. This one's for you, Teddy. Alright, so the witness overheard a loud, shrieking sound and was rushed by a dark shape in the woods. It was, leaping at them, or maybe flying. They took shelter in an old German settler's barn, and it couldn't get at them, which is what really interested me. It screamed and hollered outside all night until dawn, but they knew the 7-pointed star on the... Beverly Solomon, Cryptid Analyst, 10/25/77. Wendigo Witness Report. Ooh, this is a spooky tale. Okay, so this is my own personal sighting. I was up at the ski lodge this past week, enjoying some well-deserved R&R. I guess I can never really be off the clock, though, because I happened to see something hunched on the slopes ahead of me. I thought it was some old coat, you know? I was moving pretty fast, so I was just trying to avoid it. Anyhow, it just unfolds as I get close. Must have been 10 feet tall, but just all skin and bones. Dead dog. It had a deer's skull cracked open in its hands from the fresh kill it was eating. And as I go by, I get this powerful cold feeling through my bones. I thought to myself, you know, Bev, you really lucked out getting that tattoo before coming out here on this trip. I can't imagine what kind of things I want to see next.
Where in the hell am I supposed to go? There's nothing up here. To the Signet System terminal. Says I'm supposed to be going through a door. You need to insert the system access tip in the terminal and Sugar Grove's signal intelligence root. Modus will then connect himself to the facility and requisition an item I need to collect. Oh. Oh my god. So the Signet System terminal, the marker does not go to. Again, it's just randomly on the door for some reason. Collect Meredith's lost data. Where the hell did you come from? Oh, that's what these are for. Module instructions added. Return the instructions to the White Spring. There we go. And loading screen. So many. Come on now, you're only loading an interior. There you go.
Enjoying the connection you've helped us establish immensely. Bring the instructions downstairs, would you?
There was a bench. I thought there was a bench somewhere in here. I just want to scrap some stuff. Guess not. Wait, downstairs? What the hell? No marker? So much walking.
Please, deposit the instructions in the collector against the far wall.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and end this one here. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.